Bardenega. I teach choir here at Athey Creek as well as drama, and I'm really glad to see you. This is the end of the semester concert. The three choirs that you're about to see, they had a concert in December, and now tomorrow is the end of the semester. And so I'm really sorry to see a lot of them go, but some of them are going to stay, and that's going to be really fun. This is the 6th grade first semester choir. You look terrific, you guys. I hope you will enjoy their pieces. We're going to start with a piece that we have never sung before at Athey Creek. It's brand new. It's an amazing arrangement of course, the traditional favorite, Old Dan Tucker. Whoever gets tired of that? Nobody. And we have with us a guest artist. This is Mr. Ronnie LeBron, band director from Rosemont Ridge Middle School and prime percussionist. And he's got some interesting percussion up here that he's going to be wailing away on while we sing our songs. And then we'll move right along. So of course, you know, the traditional, please silence your electronic devices. Even though if you look really closely, you'll see that some of these young people have electronic devices. That's going to happen later on in the concert, and then you'll know why they have them. But yours need to be silenced, please. And that's it. That's all I have to say. I hope you really have a good time. 6th grade choir, first song, Old Dan Tucker. Oh yeah, you can applaud anytime you'd like to. Classes. We have a 6th period class and a 7th period class. And so we rehearsed separately, but then we had to perform together. And so we got together for the first time today to see how it was all going to work. And we had already planned that we would need to move people around. So that's what that's all about. Now we're all mixed up together. And you did that so nicely. Give them a hand. That was really well done. So our next song is called Morning, and it features a poem. The text is a poem by Emily Dickinson, and we talked a lot about what this poem means. Is it, because if you listen to the words, it's not really clear. But that's how poetry is, and so we had a chance to talk about poetry and what it's all about and how that works. So if you want to listen to the words, maybe you have some ideas and you guys can talk about it on the way home. The music is by Janet Gardner. The poem is by Emily Dickinson. It's called Morning. All right, I'm going to just project a little bit here since I've given away my microphones. On the end here is Mina Waldy. She's going to have a solo in this song. Next to her is Araceli Desher. She's also going to have a solo in this song. And this song, we don't normally end with anything that's really about something tragic, but in this case, in this particular instance, the happening that we're about to sing about has really impacted a lot of people. A lot of people were quite upset when this occurrence happened. And I'm sure there's got to be a hotline somewhere or a self-help group or something like that people can call. But we thought it would be really important so that we could bring the plight to you as audience members in case you would like to, join us in our emotional tragedy here. So the name of the song is Ode to Pluto.
you'll always be a planet to me. Now you've been labeled untoward planet. Scientists have said you're just too small. You're even smaller than the Earth's own moon. But that's never bothered me at all.
This next tune, I'm just going to talk at you. The last tune that they have to offer you tonight is one that we really just began right after the winter break. It is one of my favorites, but not only that, what I think is impressive is it was featured on an Oregon All-State Middle School Honor Choir in 2008. Well, it's kind of advanced stuff. It's called Windy Nights. If you know Robert Louis Stevenson, if you know of Robert Louis Stevenson, I don't think anybody can know him since he's dead. But if you know of Robert Louis Stevenson, the English writer, he wrote Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Treasure Island. You're already going, what is this song? However, he also was a famous poet, and he wrote a really famous bunch of poetry called A Child's Garden of Verses. And this poem is from that collection. And it's about, hearing this writer out in the, well, you'll hear it. Anyway, Windy Nights, the last song of this semester for the 7th grade concert choir.
A man goes riding by.
And that was Come to Me, Oh My Love as our opener. We'll move on now with what we hope will be a really interesting piece for you to listen to called Winter Wolf.
Above the timberline, above the timberline, above the timberline, echoing, echoing,
Echoing,
winter wolf is calling to the frozen moon.
crouching in his forest bed, watching, waiting, waiting. He can feel the snow will be coming soon.
Calling, echo, echo,
Watching, waiting, calling, echo.
calling, echo, echo,
Watching, waiting, calling, echo. Calling, echo, calling, echo, calling, echo.
calling, echo, watch and wait. Every day is shorter now, dimming, darkening. Every night is longer and deep with chill.
He is lying half asleep, listening, listening,
Listening
to wolf is dreaming in the night so still.
calling, echo, echo,
Watching, waiting, calling, echo.
calling, echo, echo,
Watching, waiting, calling, echo. Calling, echo, calling, echo, calling, echo.
calling, echo, watch and wait. He remembers greener days, running and leaping,
Drinking from the river bay
at the sky. He remembers summer days, hunting and sleeping.
He was born in the sun. He was born in the sun.
In the sun, above the timberline, echoing, echoing,
Echoing,
winter wolf is calling to the frozen moon.
crouching in his forest bed, watching, waiting, waiting. He can feel the snow will be coming soon.
So Friday and Saturday is going to be a couple of special days for 10 of these individuals who will be joining the first, what we hope will be annual, District 14 Honor Choir. That means middle schoolers from our district, Lake Oswego, Tigard Tualatin, Sherwood, McMinnville, and Newburgh are all sending a number of students to form this choir this weekend at Leslin High School. The concert is free at 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. And we have 10 of our students who will be participating. And so I'd like to just read off their names really quickly, and then you can give them a round of applause. If I can see my writing here. That would be Riley Knowles, Jake Luther, Nathaniel Coleman, Katie Despain, Samantha Reed, Cassie Valentine, Dylan Murray, I almost said a different Murray, Dylan Murray, Brandon Aragati, Ramin Ali, and Katie Jones. Please give them a hand. And in addition, 3 of our fine musicians will go to the annual Oregon All-State Middle School Honor Choir, which will be held in the middle of February, but here in Portland. And those 3 are Katie Despain, Riley Knowles, and Jake Luther. Please give them a hand. All right, we've come to the last number of the concert. It is also a brand new piece to Athey Creek, and actually it's one that they have chosen to do for the honor choir this weekend. It's called The Cuckoo by Robert Hugh. You know Ms. Lehman over here, who's wonderful. And you've already seen Mr. LeGrone over here, but we should acknowledge him one more time. He's giving something about the drum, because I imagine something people haven't seen before.
Can you hear me out there? Yep. The cajon, it's a wooden box, and it's usually made with some sort of exotic resonant wood, and you sit right on top of it. And it's got nice overtones. Here's the bass sound. We're running it through a mic, and it does everything. You can even bend the pitch. I took my shoes off. So that's a cajon.